Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Senator Richard Gordon hits back at the President Duterte, questioning why he seems to defend those linked to Formally. However, the president's longtime aide and Senator Bongo claims that the president did not favor Michael Yang. Mean Los Baños with a story.
I am really sorry for you, Mr. President. Ang pinagtatanggal nyo si Lau, may utang na loob kayo dahil sa eleksyon. You are a cheap politician, Mr. President.
This was Senator Richard Gordon's take on President Duterte as the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee resumed its hearing on the government's procurement of overpriced medical supplies. Gordon asked the president why he continuously defends the people behind this issue.
Bakit sa umpisa pa lang nagtatago na kayo? Ayaw niyong pakinggan ng tao ang investigasyon ng COA? Ayaw niyong pakinggan ang investigasyon ng Senado? Napapaaso po ba kayo?
He also advised President Duterte to cooperate with Senate instead of protecting those involved.
Bakit niyo pagtatanggol yan? Hindi niyo ba pwedeng sabihin niyo, oy, labas niyo ang katotohanan. Papakagat ko kay Dracula at para mamatay kayo, marami kayong dugong hinutkot sa Pilipino.
However, Senator Bongo defended the president, saying that Duterte is not protecting nor favoring anyone.
Yung pinagpipilitang Formally na yan, wala po kaming kinalaman ni Pangulong Duterte dyan. Yariin niyo na po. Kasuhan niyo na po kung may kasalanan. Hindi po sila pinagtatanggol ng Pangulo. Ang ayaw niya po ay yung pilit na inuugnay, tinitwist ang katotohanan at pinipilit na inuugnay sa kanya.
Go also insists that President Duterte never gave favor to Michael Yang's transactions even if the president knows him. During the hearing, Gordon also bared that several Formally executives allegedly acquired luxury cars after bagging the COVID-19 supply procurement contracts with the government. Formally Director Lincoln Ong, for one, owns 2 Porsche and Lexus cars, which each costs millions.
Tatlo yan, panay luxury cars. Nakarehistro sa LTO. Alam ko kung na-check na ng BIR yung mga tao yan. Na madaling sabi, sa suma total po, talagang nagpapasasa talaga itong mga taong ito.
Aside from Ong, other Formally officials Mohit Dargani and Twinkle Dargani also reportedly own luxury cars worth millions of pesos. Reporting for News 5, Mean Los Baños, we are One News.
Human rights advocate Chel Diokno is thankful for celebrities who use their platform to support his senatorial bid. In an interview with 1PH, Diokno thanked the Vice Ganda for using all his social media accounts to publicly support his candidacy for the 2022 elections. This after Diokno earlier announced his intention to run as senator in the Chiefs. Diokno said he is inspired and energized by the outpour of support from some celebrities.
Well, unang-una talagang nagpapasalamat ako kay Vice at sa lahat ng mga sumunod ng mga celebrities na sumusuporta sa akin. Hindi ko talaga in-expect, big surprise sa akin yon. And tingin ko lang ay nakakatulong talaga yon at nakaka-inspire din sa amin.
Meanwhile, when asked to comment about Vice President Leni Robredo's inclination to run for president in 2022, Diokno said he hopes Robredo would run and affirmed his support for the latter.
Alam niya naman siguro na ang aking Pangulo ay si Ma'am VP Leni at talagang sana inaasahan ko na siya ay tatakbo sa darating na halalan. We have to wait. Hintayin natin yung kanyang official na deklarasyon. Sabi daw malapit na.
Meanwhile, Vice President Leni Robredo says she will run as president in 2022 if she is picked by a united opposition. Robredo said that she will run as president, whoever her opponent may be, if she is picked by anti-administration forces. But with only 2 weeks left before the filing of candidacy, a clear united opposition has yet to surface. However, opposition coalition Isang Bayan and Robredo have been working separately to build unity within the anti-administration field. For now, the vice president said that she will give herself until the third and fourth week of September to make up her mind on whether to run for president or not. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Various entrepreneurs are taking initiative to reduce COVID-19 related waste while also helping those badly hit by the pandemic. Sheila Francisco tells us more.
Over 57 million COVID-19 vaccines have arrived in the country since February. And as the inoculation drive continues, boxes used as containers for these vaccines are left in warehouses. Instead of putting them to waste, entrepreneur Bon Aga sought the help of fellow businessmen and government agencies to put them to good use. The result? A housing project in Marikina City. This house is made of 6 specialized boxes used as containers for Sinovac vaccines, and this house was just constructed in just a week. But with a volume of specialized boxes left in the warehouse, they estimate they could still construct 500 more houses. Ruben, the beneficiary of this house, says it's one less problem for him as he lost his house during Typhoon Ulysses last year.
Maganda na bahay ko. Wala na akong masyadong problema. Hanap buhay na lang po ang kailangan.
Aga and his partners intend to build one house per month in Marikina and other places.
Kung itatapon naman natin, na alam niyo naman na ang styro, hindi siya biodegradable. So makakasira sa ating kalikasan to. Nagkaroon na, solusyonan na yung disposal, garbage disposal, nakatulong pa tayo sa kapwa natin na bilang pabahay.
Based on data from the Environment Department, solid waste collected in Metro Manila have increased by more than 20% since the start of the pandemic. With this, various groups are coming up with ways to lessen the waste. Aling Tindera, a waste-to-cash program managed by sari-sari store owners, is available in Manila. Here, nearby residents can drop off plastic waste and then get paid for it by 2 to 13 pesos per kilo. Sari-sari store owners then segregate and compress the waste before placing them in container vans for hauling. Store owners earn 50 centavos a kilo hauled by organizers. This is a big help for Lorme, who has been earning up to 1,500 pesos per haul. This allowed her to have her own means of payment to people dropping off trash instead of depending on organizers. After this, the waste will go to vetted processing partners like cement plants for alternative fuels or to recyclers and upcyclers.
So we would like for more people to hopefully be more conscious kasi, if you're not measuring the amount of plastic that you use, you don't realize ang dami mo na palang ginagamit. But by properly segregating, by properly giving them to the right channels, nasa start natin ma-realize na, okay, ito pala, pwede kong bawasan.
For its part, the Environment Department has released an order allowing healthcare waste such as PPEs, face masks, and gloves made of woven plastic to be co-processed for alternative fuels and raw materials in cement kilns. Sheila Francisco, your One News.
The Trade Department says that they will shut down businesses that will violate Alert Level 4 guidelines in NCR. In an interview with 1PH sa Totoo Lang, Trade Undersecretary Ireneo Vismonte told businesses to abide by the guidelines to prevent being closed down. Vismonte adds that they should strictly follow the capacity for vaccinated and unvaccinated individuals in indoor and outdoor settings.
Ang nakalagay po sa ating mga pangunawa ay sila po ay panandali ang isasara ho muna. No? At kung halimbawa naman sila ay paulit-ulit ng ginagawa yan, ay mayroong karampatang penalty po ang local government units po natin. Para po sila ay talagang hindi po talaga mapayagang makapagbukas o ma-penalize kung sakasakali.
Italy will require all workers to get a COVID-19 vaccine passport as the government moves to impose the toughest vaccination requirement in Europe. Let's watch this.
The Italian government, led by Prime Minister Mario Draghi, has approved yesterday the strictest measure yet across Europe when it comes to proof of vaccination. The government will require, starting on October 15, a so-called green pass to access the workplace.
Lo facciamo per due ragioni fondamentali. La prima è rendere questi luoghi più sicuri, perché il Green Pass è uno strumento di libertà che ci aiuta a rendere questi luoghi più sicuri, e la seconda ragione è quella di rendere ancora più forte la nostra campagna di vaccinazione.
The approval follows weeks of political bickering, as the measure was strongly opposed by Matteo Salvini's League Party. The new requirement will enter into force on October 15 and at the moment will last until the end of the year. It will affect about 23 million people. Workers that do not show a so-called green pass, which is a proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test, will be suspended from the role. Eventually, they will have to pay a fine. The Italian measure is, at the moment, a unique across Europe. It mirrors, in part, what US President Joe Biden has done in the United States.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. DILG says 57 areas are under granular lockdowns in the first day of implementation of the alert level system in the metro. A restaurant group sees a better outlook for the industry in the last stretch of the year. This as more people are getting vaccinated against COVID-19. But even amid all these advances against the coronavirus, a health expert warns that the flu season may complicate COVID-19 diagnostics. And good news to all Signal subscribers. With some channels leaving on October 1, Signal is adding 11 new exciting channels so that your TV viewing experience will be more awesome. These new channels are Tagalized Movie Channel, Lotus Macau, Tap TV, UAAP Varsity Channel HD, DreamWorks SDN HD, Tap Movies SDN HD, Tap Action Flicks HD, Premier Sports HD, and Moonbug Kids. Now, all channels can be enjoyed on open viewing this September until October 15. Open to new and active prepaid and postpaid subscribers only. For more details, visit signal.tv or follow Signal on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later again at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.